Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about, I would say, social media couple. That's where we know them from. Desmond Scott and his wife, Christy. They have millions of followers on TikTok, Instagram, X, and all that. And a lot of people followed their lives. We followed as they built their house. They had 2 kids. They met at 14. They got married in 2014. But recently, she filed for divorce. Allegedly, people are speculating that it has to do with infidelity. So you said something behind the scenes about you feel like, what? Break it down.
I just feel like when you get married at such a young age like that, you don't really even know yourself yet. You know, where well, I don't know what age they got married, but they've been dating since 14 years old, you know, and when you spend that much time with one person starting from so young, you really don't even know who you are yet. You're still trying to go through the motions and figure out who you are, learning yourself, learns what works for you, what's inappropriate to you, what you will and won't take. You know what I mean? And then when you get to your, I guess, 20s or whatever, how they are now, whatever age they are now, it's like, I'm not the same person that I was. Although we got kids in this marriage, like, damn, I kind of want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you don't know. The only thing is, and I'm victim to this too, because I met my wife at 15 and 16. We started dating.
Very young.
And I did have an infidelity. We actually wrote about it in the book. But the problem with that is my wife is my best friend, and because I wasn't grown yet, I wasn't mature enough, I was a young boy, and I stepped out, doesn't make it. I almost lost the best thing in my life.
Right.
I almost lost my best friend. I almost lost the person that is my confidant, that rides for me, that I know is there for one particular reason, because we ain't had ish together. Like we came up together. So I get what you're saying, but I just think that men have a lot of maturing to do before they say I do. You know what I mean? And that's regardless of 20 years old or being 30 years old. I just think that we have, I can't even just say men. I think men and women in certain cases just have a lot of growth to do before you say I do, and understand what I love, what love you means, and I love you means. And most times we don't. We say it because we think it's cool, but we step out. And if you really love that person, you wouldn't step out. You wouldn't hurt that person.
Yeah, and you know, it does depend, right? Because you know, if you find your soulmate early and you find, you know, your person early, like that one person may be enough. Correct. Yeah. You know, it may be, but I don't think too many people find their person at 14. But I also think folks forget, you can be with a person that long and outgrow a relationship too.
Yeah, that's true too.
There are a lot of cheeks in the sea. All right. But also, to what Envy is saying, there's nothing another woman can offer you except vagina if you've been with a woman for so long. Because if you've been with a person since you were 14 and you know y'all have grown together and that's your best friend, that's your soulmate, that's your person, the person that knows you better than anybody, ain't really nothing another woman can offer you except vagina, unless y'all outgrow each other and y'all don't want to be with each other.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. But let's go to the phone lines. A lot of people on the lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Jessie.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hey, Jessie, talk to us. What's your thoughts?
Well, they've been together for so long and they've known each other since they were 14. I feel like at that age, you really don't know what you want or what to expect from life. I feel like they're both moving in a different direction at this time, and if a separation is needed for them to figure out if they want to even stay married, I feel like that's, valid.
Yeah. And that's part of it too. You know, people grow away from each other. And like Charlamagne said, relationships evolve, and sometimes you might not evolve in the way that your partner's evolving, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. And sometimes I feel like at 14, you have like this illusion of what you want in a marriage, and you don't really know what it is. Only what you grew up seeing.
Right.
But as you get older, married men and married women know that
That's right.
Everyone changes, and people evolve separately, or sometimes they evolve together. And unfortunately for them, they're evolving separately.
Thank you, Mama.
That's
What
it.
I'm saying.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. This is Jay from Detroit.
Jay, what up,
Hey,
though?
girl.
How y'all doing? Good morning, Jess, DJ Envy, Charlamagne.
Peace. How are you?
So I wanted to piggyback off of what Jess said. I agree to a certain degree. I really feel like before getting to marriage, you should have an understanding of oneself. And what I mean by that is career, self-growth, self-love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of times people get into marriages way too fast, and then cheating or, miscommunication become a thing. And, Charlamagne, come on now. We old school, so it's like when you get into a marriage, you understand that, listen, if you're not willing to forgive, then you have no business getting married.
That's true.
It's going to be a lot of forgiving going on. He going to get on your nerves and you going to get on his. However, we can't hit the divorce button every time something happens.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
But
I would say that.
now, I'm going to
Thank
say
you, Mama.
something. Y'all buried the lead. I'm looking at the chat right now. I didn't know these people was just in their 20s.
I didn't know that either.
Y'all, man,
I
get that.
I didn't
What
know,
the
yo.
hell?
I don't know
I thought
these
they was
people.
our age.
I didn't
Look at
know.
me and
That we
NBA
do. I
age.
knew they wasn't that way.
Nah.
They younger than I don't know if they're 20s. I
I didn't
think they
know.
might be in their 30s or something.
No,
but
somebody just said the dude Brian is 25.
Yeah.
So they 14. That's yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What you
saying. They
mean?
young, yo. They still young.
I didn't know. Oh, 30? Okay,
30,
hold on.
yeah, that's what I said. I think.
All right, hold on now.
Somebody said 37, sir. Yeah, I don't think they not that
25.
young, bro.
All right, see, I don't know what y'all talking about.
They got
no more.
kids.
Yeah,
Their kids
see,
are old.
see,
Their
y'all
kids are
all
like
over the
5,
place.
6,
Yeah, now
7
they
years
saying
old.
I
30,
didn't know how
27,
old they were.
Don't
I
listen to
just
the
know
chat.
that
Yeah, they say 37.
They just have
Okay,
a
that's
big.
Why you gonna listen to the
They
chat?
I
just
don't
got
know,
a big
you're right.
fan base. That's what
You're
I
right.
know. And them people are hurt that they
30?
are not together.
What's the age, man? Let me look up these people for myself. 'Cause I need to know the age. Because if they, in their 20s,
They not in their
they
20s.
just started.
Yeah, they-
Let's 800-585-1051. Do you think I guess what is the question? Meeting somebody at 14, getting married, you feel like you should test the waters before you get married?
Yeah, I agree with a little bit of what everybody is saying, but like I just feel like when you get, because look, even my parents, they got married like early, like around those ages, they met around those ages and got married like before they even hit 20. My dad went to the military, then my mom started a business, and it's like they're not together anymore. And one of the things that I remember my dad saying to me is like, yo, I ain't even really get a chance to live my life out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and although you can get upset at that, because he cheated on my mother, it's just still like, damn, nah, you right. Like, you really didn't. Right out of high school, you got married. You know what I'm saying? You started having kids. You've been doing this family life for a while. You didn't even know who you really was. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Moore back then is not the Kevin Moore that he grew into be.
That's right.
So,
We'll take your phone calls. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Christy and Desmond Scott. If you don't know who they are, they're pretty big on social media. She has, I think, 18 million followers. They have a couple million on other platforms on social media. And they recently filed for divorce, right?
Yeah.
They allegedly met when they were 14. I think she was 14. They got married when she was 19 and he was 20
or 21.
Yeah, so we're asking 800-585-1051. Behind the scenes, Jess was saying that you feel like somebody in that range should kind of sow their royal oats first.
Yeah,
see the world before they get married.
You gotta think about it. They were 19 and 20 when they got married. I mean, like you still, even at 19, you don't know. At 20, you don't know really who you are. Like you don't know. You still learning yourself.
So
you know
feel
what I mean?
like somebody should have a whole phase before you get married. Is that what you're saying?
Not even whole phase, but just date. Like they've been each other's person since. I mean, they've been together. There's only one real relationship. How would you know? Just date.
We're having the right conversation, but we're having the wrong conversation.
Okay.
They met at 19 and 20.
No, they met at 14.
14. They met at 14.
Yeah.
Got married at 19 and 20.
So they've been together about 15, 16 years.
They were married for 11.
Right.
You got to learn to forgive a little bit of cheating if you love the man.
You stupid.
I'm only
You
speaking.
stupid.
I'm only
You stupid.
speaking from my personal
Point of view,
experiences.
right.
You know what I'm saying? By the way, and vice versa.
But we don't. But we see the thing is, and this is the bad thing about following somebody's life on social media.
Right.
We don't know to the extent of what happened.
I don't. I'm only
Right.
going off
You see
the
what I'm saying?
surface of what I know. She said that he
'Cause I heard
cheated.
wild rumors so far.
She said
I
that he
know.
cheated. By the way, it might just be a threat. And
Okay.
because of social media, I'm getting a divorce. He cheated on me.
Finally.
She already
mad.
filed.
Oh,
Yeah.
but that file can be taken back.
Okay.
All I'm simply saying is, now I understand when the lady that called a little while ago was saying, you got to learn to forgive. Mm-hmm. And by the way, that's not for everybody.
But some people, that's their end all be all in the situation. Don't step out our marriage.
Listen, I get it.
It's some people's end all be all, but we don't know the extent of what happened.
I know, man, because I'm reading here. Some people say, "Yo, she funny. She be doing cartwheels and designer heels, irking his nerves. Like they live around the corner from me.
Well, that's not a reason to cheat. That's not a reason to leave.
I mean, I know. I'm just saying, like they just saying, she's annoying.
Infidelity isn't a deal breaker for everybody. But the best apology from a man is changed behavior. And if he did step out, now he has to work to prove that he won't, engage in that kind of
that's what he
behavior
wants,
again.
'cause he might not want that either.
Yeah, well, to be honest, somebody here said that he told her he wanted to separate before cheating.
Damn!
See?
That was from one of their loyal fans in the chat. I'm reading it.
Say, hello, who's this?
Good morning. How is everybody?
Hey, what's your name, brother?
I gotta say I disagree with Jess. I gotta disagree with Jess because, it creates bigger problems down the road. You feel me?
He sound like Kermit. I'm so sorry. I cannot understand
Nah,
you. You all right?
I heard that my whole life.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah,
now
but you
say
sound
it
like you
again.
ain't got. You sound like you ain't got no Miss Piggy. You sound so holeless.
What?
I sound holy? Nah, I ain't got holy.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead, man. Finish
All
what you
right,
saying.
go ahead. You disagree with me because what? Say it again because I couldn't understand.
That's because I feel like it creates bigger problems down the road.
I can't with you, Kermit, man. Hold on,
All right.
Kermit.
Oh no, let Kirby talk.
please.
Let Kirby talk. I'm
Finish
sorry,
it,
Kirby.
yo.
Go ahead, Kirby. Go ahead, Kirby.
If I find out that you stepped out on a relationship, it's like down the road when we get back together, it's like I don't want to pause.
So you and Miss Piggy never had those problems. Like you ain't never step out on Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy ain't never step out on you.
That's not my type.
All right, Kermit. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Kermit ain't got no piggies.
Could you
Somebody in the
date
chat
a
said
guy like that talking
Hell
about
no.
No.
piggies.
Imagine his voice during sex, yo. That's crazy.
Oh, give it to me, baby. Oh, baby, give it to me.
Stop.
Give it to me, baby. Oh, freak me, froggy.
Yo, shut up. Hello?
Oh, piggy.
Hello, ma'am?
That piggy pom pom.
Yes.
Yo, shut up. Good morning.
What's your name, mama?
T.
Hey, T. Talk to us.
Key.
What's your thoughts?
Okay, so I totally disagree. I feel like if I was in the same situation, I got in a relationship at 14. We got married. I was married 18 years. The cheating didn't happen until later in the relationship. So whether we were young and you were faithful, and then we got older, you were unfaithful. At that time, it's like that. Close to me, you're like my brother. Close to me, you're like my sister. So if we can't talk about it, then that loyalty is gone. Like I can't even imagine. Yeah.
So hold on. When you say if y'all can't talk about it, meaning if you can't talk about it beforehand?
Right. If you can't talk about what's bothering you or, what the situation is, there is no loyalty. When you're with somebody that long, there's nothing that should be hidden at that point. You guys basically grew up together.
Yo, you know what's so real about what
True.
you're
Thanks,
saying?
Mom.
That is very true because if somebody does catch your eye to the point where like you getting bricked up and you having these thoughts, you should be able to kind of share that if you feel like it's an issue. If you feel like you getting to that point where like, man, I might do something.
If that's
You know
your
what I'm
best friend,
saying?
you should be able to talk about everything if that's your best friend. So you tell your wife about me.
Man, shut
But,
up.
but you should
God.
be able to have those conversations with your wife or whatever it may be. If that is your true best friend, if you really truly know the meaning of love and the meaning of marriage, you should be able to.
Because she gonna be able to talk you off the ledge. Or she might surprise you and be like, well, let me get her number.
Let's
I'll
see
call
what's
her.
up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know nowadays.
Because we both bored, nigga, not just you. You know what I'm saying? So it could go that way.
Well, what's the moral of the story if there is a moral?
Is there a moral? I mean, the moral of the story is communication is key. That's what I would think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there is no way to do a little bit of wrong. I think a lot of brothers in these situations, they be like, I've been with her for 11 years, so if I just step out, you know what I'm saying? Go do something real quick, come back home, she'll never know. Nah, there's no right way to do a little bit of wrong.
And just so I know, you're a damn fool if you step out on your marriage, man or woman, nowadays. Like, the amount of things that I feel like there's cameras everywhere, there's video. When I be seeing stuff now, I be like, you can't be that stupid.
Always feel like it's a setup. Always feel like it's a setup. Just feel like that and then go back home.
Damn it, man.
Yep.
All right. Well, like I said, let me shut up. I just like to see couples work it out.
I know.
What I mean?
But that's another thing. That should be the moral of the story for us viewers and listeners and people who are fans of these people. We can't, ish happens, so we can't be like, what is the word? Like,
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But I can see
I don't, but what am I saying?
I don't know the word you're looking for, but I see what you're saying. But I can look at it two ways, right? Infidelity, if you step out on me and I leave, I'm probably over it.
Anyway,
if I want to forgive you and I want to make things work, that means I still want to be with you.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But sometimes it's the embarrassment, right? It's the public embarrassment. They're a public couple. She got embarrassed on a public platform. She might not want to deal with it.
Oh, we wouldn't have known if she ain't bringing the TikTok.
I was going to say.
Well, no, she filed for divorce, and it's public.
We wouldn't have known. Got out there,
well, she didn't put it out there, but people
But
found it.
I'm saying, you don't have to file so quick. Is what I'm saying. I'm just as a former cheater. I'm always going. I'm always going to root for forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? I'm always rooting for forgiveness for a couple trying to figure it out and work it out.
That's what I'm saying. Don't praise these celebrity relationships or influencer relationships or whatever, because ish happens.
Everybody
really
makes
happens.
a mistake. Absolutely.
And everybody don't make it. Every marriage don't last forever. So, yeah.
I'm going to call my wife child lover.
Damn.
All right. Latest with Loren's up next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?